Hey guys, I'm Aidan and today I'm going to tell you about the story of me jumping in the river. Yeah, sorry about my hair being not really that good today. It's just the aftermath of me jumping in the river. Okay, so last night it was about 2 AM because you know my bedtime routine is absolutely stupid and I'm becoming nocturnal slowly. At some point in my life I'm gonna sprout wings, fly out that window and go hoo hoo. But you know, then my brother what happened to my voice? What? But then my brother comes in telling me about we need to get up early in the morning to just go and jump in the river, and I'm like, kinda stayed up until 2 AM. Probably not a good idea. I ended up waking up at 11 AM. We ended up getting there at about 1 PM, and I've got a really amazing mum, yeah. Basically, she drove us all the way there. Like, without her, me and Robert would have had to go on a 1 hour and a half walk all the way there, and just, I'm so thankful that she did something like that. But on the way we got Greggs, so pretty fun. I love Greggs, especially the iced fingers. Those are just delicious. Robert wanted to straight away go in the river, and I was like, no, Robert, if we go into the river with a full stomach, we will flip and get cramp and drown. Okay, I didn't exactly say it like that, and that conversation didn't exactly exist, but me and Robert went to the park first because, you know, we had to wait until our food had digested. Not surprised that I failed my English so many times. But there was basically this sort of cylindrical net sort of thing. Okay, a moth just came in my room. That's great, I'm gonna have to kill it later. But basically it was one of those nets where you jump on it and it just caves in on itself, so you're like, I've gotta get up to the top, I'm just falling in. After like a few minutes of struggling to get up, I get on and my glasses are broken, so you know, when looking down, I end up just like, what, they're gone? The phone just jumped off my face, but I grabbed them and I saved them. Probably the only heroic thing I've done in my life. I forgot to mention that I had to wear my swimming trunks under my trousers, so I could just easily take my trousers off my shirt and let the flab out because I'm massively obese. But I didn't really feel like stripping with a towel around me. It's just, but the first thing we wanted to do, me and my brother, what we wanted to do was just go for a swim, because you know, everyone sees a flipping river and they're like, hey, I want to just jump in there. So we slowly go in, and you know, like wet sand, my feet were touching that, it was disgusting. So after getting over the wet sand, we decide, hey, let's see how deep this flipping lake, I keep saying lake, it's a river, lake, I mean they're both made of water. What? Come to think of it, that definitely looked like a lake to me, so I really don't know. But you know, we swam to a point where we just flipping nearly drowned. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that we were supposed to make a rope swing. That's why we were looking for a place for one, and this was deep enough, but I guess there was no trees to actually attach the rope to, so that was kind of useless. So next we decided to just walk across the rocks. We had to basically walk barefoot on a flipping forest floor with like sticks everywhere, flipping rocks, not rock, stones. They're sort of similar, I guess. Probably should have worn shoes earlier because we ended up wearing shoes later on. Why didn't we do that earlier? But we decided to take the current down, so we were just like lying on our backs, crashing into a load of rocks. But after riding the current down, we just left the towel there. Maybe an hour later and the towel was still there. Guess it was a very poor quality towel because no one wanted it. But after walking barefoot all the way across the flipping forest floor again, not realising we should have worn our shoes, I don't know why we didn't, but we found like a rope swing already attached to a tree. Pretty convenient since we wanted to make one, and it's just right there. But there was one problem with it. We could not reach the swing, even swimming under it. We couldn't just, I guess it was because it was really deep there. Oh yeah, I would have recorded this as a video, but it was kind of impossible to record without slipping. I was covered in mud as if I just escaped from the Shawshank prison, but we got the river water to clean it off, which was good. Although I smelled like river water afterwards, but you know, luckily no one went up to me and like, pew, you stink. But eventually we had to walk all the way flipping back to where we put our bags, because you know, we didn't think to just bring our bags with us. So we went all the way back barefoot. I proper felt like a hobbit. So we bring the bag and the GoPro all the way to the rope swing. Turns out Robert didn't have a GoPro mount, so he couldn't exactly put it anywhere, and we didn't even record his video because we're not millionaire YouTubers, right? If we don't have a production team following us across the entire world. But we basically used the rope that we were going to use to make the rope swing to like attach it to the flipping rope swing to pull it towards us. I swear I don't know what was going on through my brother's head, but like it's made taking him like 30 minutes to create a knot or something like that. I mean, I can't exactly talk that it took 30 flipping minutes before we actually got a decent plan. So we acquire the rope swing, and guess what Robert does? Did I mention the flipping spikes? Or I swear I mentioned the spikes, I hope I did. So my brother jumped and flipping smacked his butt off one of those spikes. It was hilarious. He full on ripped his shorts open to the point of like the inside bit, so his butt didn't fall out luckily. But he was complaining about his butt for the rest of the day. I've never rode a rope swing into water before, so I kind of just froze. Robert was just trying to cheer me on, like, go, do it, do it. Why did I do that? What? Do it. I'm eating my cereal. Yeah, because this is my cereal. I'm just digging myself a grave. But strangely, it took him to... Why did my laugh sound so much like a fart? Do you want to star in the weird video?
Oh, I thought you were Snapchatting.
But I got him to do a countdown from 10, and that somehow helped. I don't know. But I did it, flipping, somehow I didn't hit the spikes, and I was just holding on for dear life, just swinging back and forth like, I don't want to go in the water. And at last I flipping let go, and it was freezing. And it was weird because like all you can see underwater is just brown, like you can't see anything. So I just got over my fear, and that was brilliant. I love getting over my fears. I wonder if I'll ever get over my fear of wasps. Their literal purpose is to sting you with poison. It's stupid. I've been recording for 25 minutes. This is probably going to be a 5-minute video. I wish I could show you some footage of me going on a rope swing, but we had nothing to record with. I was proper trying to climb up, but there was nothing to hold on to. So I just had to it's like climbing through the trenches of Vietnam. But you know, we did something flipping life-changing. We decided to wear our shoes on the way back, but we walk back, Robert's complaining about his butt, and we end up having to get changed in the forest because there was nowhere else to actually change without anyone seeing us. Luckily, no one actually walked over like, I'm just gonna walk away like I never saw anything. Don't worry boys, I won't mention it. So we get out and my brother's trying to call a taxi, but for some reason they're not answering. But we ended up getting Jenny from across town to pick us up, so thank you. But it took her a while to get there, so we ended up playing in the park for a while. There wasn't really anything eventful on the drive home to getting home. But I also Snapchatted some of this, like before and the aftermath, not in between because I couldn't. But I got a reply to the aftermath Snapchat telling me to get a flipping wash. I'm gonna puke at your greasy hair. So that was funny. And you know when you sometimes like grind your teeth together and like you can taste sand? Like I feel like that was the river water. That it tastes awful. I had to rinse my mouth out. Anyway, this t-shirt came. It's a Cyberman. It's really cool. Also these quotes shaped like a TARDIS. I've really needed grey t-shirts because it's too flipping hot in the summer. I need something lighter to wear so it doesn't heat up as much. Anyway, I hope you guys didn't get bored. Hopefully the jokes all the way through were good and not flipping annoying. I want to do more videos like this, just when something eventful happens in my life, I want to just tell the story. But anyway, I've got 2 scripts done, so those comedy sketches will be done as soon as possible. It's just difficult to do it with everyone off school and everyone's very noisy in this house. The only reason I'm able to do this video is because I'm doing it at like 9 o'clock. I'm doing it at 11 o'clock. Flipping neck, that's supposed to be my bedtime, to fix my bedtime routine. Also, hopefully Marcus is coming round on Saturday, so I'll be able to get a challenge video done for the next day. Also, please add me on Snapchat. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.